Hello and welcome again. Anybody that's been hanging out, thank you for sticking through our technical difficulties. But I think we're good to go now. You guys good to go? I'm good to go.
I'm good to go.
I'm gonna edit link real quick. You can absolutely start. I'll just
No,
edit
not
the
at
link
all.
real quick.
You can't start. It's like you're doing other things right now. How can we start you?
Pretty.
Why wouldn't we just grind this to a halt while you do other things?
It's never stopped us before.
Yeah, but before it wasn't Alex. Normally it's the rest of us.
I need to take this one.
I'm doing
Technical
it on Twitter right now.
difficulties are great. The greatest and best in the world.
Okay. We're all good.
So good. Okay. Ready to jump into this?
I think so.
I think so.
Everybody got their character voices ready? It's one of the
Zanog, as your mother, I missed you, baby. Give me a big old kiss. I miss you, baby.
No, thank you. No.
I've been sitting in this grass for 25 years, thinking that you'd come back to me someday.
Go ahead.
You find yourself deep in the Zylian forest, about a day's away from Gotovac, if you were on foot. You each recently just hopped off the back of Lynx, a spiritual large wildcat. Lynx is albino in color, but a little bluey hazy, very ethereal, partially see-through there. After Lynx allows you guys to slide off its back, it paces over to Oyama, a druid elder, also albino. Lynx pops a squat and licks the back of their paw. You find yourself in a circle of tall trees and heavy shrubbery. Many druids are gathered around, having their multiple meals. And, it's going to be evening now, about 5 p.m. Earth time. There is an elder orc lady sitting off by herself in a state of meditation. Tsunagi recognizes as your birth mother.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll approach her slowly, noticing that she's meditating.
Nice.
Also, game's paused for me, by the way.
Oh, I'll unpause the game so you have movement. As you begin to take a step, a whistling comes rushing through the trees. A poison-tipped arrow narrowly misses Bex's throat, sticks into a tree that you're standing near. There's a note that unscrolls itself as it sticks into the tree. I am going to ask a very meta question here. What is one of the more obscure languages that Bex knows, James?
Oh, well, I should know. Well, druid, noble. Noble's not a language.
No. Oh, you have Celestial and Sylvan.
Yeah, Celestial and
See that
Sylvan.
now. Okay, I'll choose Sylvan, given the options. It's in the Sylvan language.
Oh, wow, this is, Oh. Anyone see where this came from? Anyone lose an arrow? I mean, it's fine. If it's just a practice shot, I know we're all learning. What does this say?
As you begin to try to read it, a yellowy, thick phlegm poison does drip down the tree, immediately causing a necrosis to the area, killing the wound of the tree, and it very, very slowly spreads the immediate killing effect. And let's see here. In Sylvan, it's going to say something equivalent to "Boo! Gotcha!"
Would I know who did this then?
You would know. It's not. I'll just say it's signed by Catel. You would have met Catel before, even though James doesn't know that. Bex, Catel is a hired hand to the person you owe money to. They don't take the position super seriously, but it's kind of their only option, and they're willing to play the game.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Get out here! I know it's you.
You hear a couple different shifting through the leaves as a shadowy figure kind of darts around the treetops Naruto style and does a superhero landing between Josiah and Bex. I'm going to plop... Oh, I need to put their name on here. How did I spell it? I'm just going to spell it this way.
Oh yes, I gotta get that link. Oh you son of a bitch! Get your arse out here! I know it's you, Cato.
Oh,
Look at that face.
Are they a tabaxi?
it is a tabaxi.
And they're gone.
And they're back with the name tag. And we're going to pause that and transition back to Zanog. As you approach your mother, sitting gently against the tree to her back, she hears your footsteps and peeps one eye. Her hair is in a messy bun. Does nearly begin to dread, forming different locks in her hair. She is visibly older. This is your mother, but somehow, she's older. I'd say it's a little off-putting that you thought she was dead. Here's an older version of her you never expected to see. She opens her one eye, takes a sharp inhale, jumps to her feet, and hugs you. Make a dex save.
I mean, can I? Because it's definitely gonna be like the Draco Malfoy Voldemort hug, where I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like,
you can if you want to.
it's not it's not a warm embrace. I don't like. Zanog's got like a weird about it. Like,
Okay.
especially because he still has the stone on him too. So he's like,
She's gonna pull back from the hug, still holding you at your shoulders. Give a big old smile, a true blissful, joyful smile. And now it's time for me to come up with the voice. Janog! Hey,
see, that's close.
you were close.
Hello, mother.
You live. Thanks to God you live.
Yeah, it's been quite some time. I'm surprised you're still alive, to be honest.
Has it been like 4 or 5 years?
Uh,
You're so big.
It has not been 4 or 5 years.
Really?
What have you been doing this whole time?
I've been living under the protection of the Druid. I wanted to go
How
back
long-
home, but I knew I could never return.
Right about home. How long ago did all that happen?
Oh, well, depends what exactly you're questioning. There's a lot about your father, Uraza, that you may be unfamiliar with.
Well, he's dead now, and I buried him at the tree.
You found the tree on your own?
Yeah, it was kind of hard to miss.
Well, I had no small part in that. The flowers are blooming?
It was the only tree blooming.
I did very well then. Proud of herself. Janog, your father, Uraja, isn't what he seemed to you. When I met him, he was a sorcerer. He escaped a life as a thrall. Have you heard of thralls yet in your travels?
I don't believe so.
Have you heard of sorcerers in your travels?
We met one. A Nomarite.
No, I'm right. This is good. Being a sorcerer in Vimuros, the states take you as property. They say that your blood is blessed through the land. Therefore, that makes you property. Our land blessed your blood. As a thrall, you'd have to use his magic, performing things as orders every day. He escaped as a young man. While running through Xylea, he stumbled across my hometown and yours. We told him we could protect him, and they can start a new life here. He decided he'll never use magic again. He became quite proficient in hunting, which
You can say that again.
which helped us greatly. Before Yuuzhanog, we were very comfortable. We found our life as a blessing. Not saying we weren't comfortable with you, I'm sorry, I'll get there.
It's like, oh man.
But anyways, your father was the Xylea, or whichever city he came from. I believe it was Xylea, that's where he found us. He didn't want to talk about it much. But as he escaped the grasp of the city, years passed, and nobody had contacted us or found him. We thought we were safe. We decided to have a child. A beautiful baby girl. A sorcerer just as her father. The day she was born, about 14 hours, they came and they seized her. We weren't confident there's much we can do. Uraja barely made it out with his own life. They just gave him a mean look. We were defenseless with the forces they had brought. All of Gotovak packed up and moved a few miles. We kept the namesake from my great-great-grandfather, and we just relocated. We decided to try again. This time we were ready. But Zanog, when you were born, there wasn't an ounce of magic. Your father rejoiced, but a part of my heart broke. Of course I love you. Your sister's gone. I don't know what we can do to find Zaria.
Is that her name?
Yes, Zyria. When you took a liking to magic in your younger years, I was secretly proud. Your father hated the idea. All the magic he's ever encountered has stopped him, has hurt him, has taken his child. When you're in the field casting magic, he began to view it as he's lost a second child already. I tried telling him that your magic isn't from my bloodline, or from his bloodline, because we would have known. He just couldn't accept it.
Well, that checks out. I honestly, I'm stunned at that. You never told me I had a sister. You never told me any of this.
You were young.
I was probably old enough to know.
It's a hard... I don't know. We're not perfect. Being a parent is tough. I know I've made mistakes with both of my kids.
I'm trying to remember how long I was in prison for. I can't remember the number off the top of my head.
I believe
5,000 years.
That's the original sentence, yeah. But then, like,
wasn't it 15 years?
I think so. It's around. I remember it was around 20, like around 15, 20.
We're gonna take a short break while we listen to all of episode 1.
Yeah.
Of season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been wasting away in a prison. How long has it been since I've gotten out? Like, I feel like it's only been has it been like a year? No.
This whole campaign's probably been like 6 months from character creation to now.
So it's been pretty quick. It's like I only got out of prison 6 months ago, maybe if that. You say 4 or 5 years. It's been much longer than that. There's a reason I'm this much older.
Yes. Part of me doesn't want to believe how long it's been since we've lost. I've been practicing in the ways of the Druid. We met Oyama when we moved Gotovak. They were very helpful in helping us find the protection we needed. I've been meditating here, and time seems to move differently for me now.
Forgive me, but I'm having a tough time accepting that. I mean, first to tell me none of this, and then not like you couldn't write a letter, send a messenger squirrel or something.
We did send a message to the college, but you never received it.
Yeah, there's reasons for that. I essentially was set up. I was set up by Ogratis.
Ogratis.
Mm-hmm.
Ogratis was the name Oyama mentioned. The reason we lost everything.
Yes, the tree showed me. He's also what took Father, turned him into a cadaver, controlled all those spiders.
I don't know what Gotovak did to anger Ogratis. I don't know when it'll stop. Our ancestors made an enemy that we cannot face.
If my plans go without a hitch, I guess, it all stops with me.
This is wonderful to hear, Zanok. I am deeply sorry for your childhood.
Or lack thereof, but you know.
Yes, I was afraid you've seen it that way. It is... I've been in a hard position my whole life. And I'm sorry I brought you into it. But I'm glad you're here now.
So what have you been studying this whole time? Just druid craft?
I haven't haven't directly studied much. I just meditate, stay near Oyama. I'm not a huge fanatic, but I mean, everybody's died. I'm really just here.
Yes, everyone may be gone, but you're still alive. There's still things you could have done, can do.
All the stories I was told as a child were nightmarish. All with Ogratis as at the end. I don't know. My whole life it's been something I feared, something I kept for myself, and of course you, as best I could.
Aren't you tired of running from the problem?
Of course. I don't know what I can do, though. Oyama has great power, and refused to directly oppose Ogratis even.
Do you know why?
I don't. But I do trust in them.
Very interesting. I will have to meet all these druids then.
Yes, my son. I don't know. I will continue to follow in Oyama's footsteps. I feel it's coming soon. I'm either going to pass over, or something is coming.
Well, I guess you are a druid, not a divination wizard, so...
Cool. I'm going to do a swipe. And we are at Oyama. It's going to pet Lynx's ribcage area 2 or 3 times and make their way to Josiah.
As
It's going to make their way. They're going to make it. Give Josiah some space. Sorry, go ahead.
As they're walking over here, has Cadel already popped over here? Like, is this before or after that? Or during?
During. I guess Oyama's pacing over here slightly after Cadel's landing. Cadel's still gaining their posture.
Okay. Just seeing Bex and Cadel kind of like they obviously know each other.
Mm-hmm.
And because Josiah can't be snuck up on,
Yep.
he's gonna keep his hand on his gun and kind of take a step back, just kind of give them a little bit of room, knowing that Bex has some debts that he has to deal with.
Yeah.
And just kind of keeping an eye on everything.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Oyama is going to look at Josiah with eyes slightly widened.
What are you looking at?
May I ask your name, child?
You can.
Well, what do you call yourself?
I call myself gonna do a little bit of like a swoosh. You know what I mean? A little bit of flair. Just
Mhm.
Josiah Great Barrel. Give a little bit of a bow.
Oyama will return a bow. I am Oyama. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I mean, I would say it's a pleasure to meet you as well, but we just met, so I can't say if this is gonna be pleasurable or not. You know.
If you are comfortable, come closer to me.
Can I, before I walk up, I want to like size him up and down and do an insight check on him.
Sure.
It's an 18.
You've met druids. You know Bex. Druids are very nature. Druids are very, I don't want to say dirty, but they're of the earth. Oyama is pristine. Oyama is... They have like fresh furs and feathers, and keeps very well clean. Oyama...
Do I get like sorry to interrupt you because
No,
I
you're good.
do want to keep it that it's an insight. Like, do I get any kind of like hostility or like what kind of vibes are and what am I like vibing with them right now? You know, like, what am I feeling?
You are partially get like a little reminder of some of your hard days that were comforted by Tall Tale.
Okay, so kind of like a doctor kind of vibe.
Oyama is multi-classed druid and cleric.
Ooh.
Very interesting multi-class.
Okay. Just sizes him up and down a little bit and... You know, I'm sorry, you said your name was Oyama, right?
Yes.
Is there like a... Do you want like a... Like, Sir Druid Oyama? Or just Oyama fine?
Oh, no formalities. You are ex-military, I presume.
I'd make it a very big X.
Yes. Very well. You know, I talk to bears, so I do not need formalities.
You know, that's a good point. I can only assume that bears aren't very formal creatures. I mean, with all the, stealing of food and stuff, it can't be too formal doing that. He's going to take a step forward. He's going to get a little bit of a better vibe. You know, it's kind of weird for someone to walk up and just be like, hey, step over here. You know?
Yeah.
So you're just kind of getting the vibe for him, you know?
I only didn't want to fully approach you. I want it to be mutual to some degree.
Consent is a very good thing. You know what, Oyama? I appreciate that.
Speaking of consent...
Your sword can stab you.
And speaking of consent... There's more consonants in that word than I pronounced. They're going to put their palms out. There's going to be a faint, light blue glow, similar to that of Oyama's familiar. May I look inside?
Look inside what?
Many are skeptics, but I am able to see deeper than skin. Josiah, when you arrived, I knew you're different. I only wish to see by what means. No harm will come from this.
You know, what the hell? I mean, I did just kind of walk into your, look around, house, garden, situation. So I mean, when you're in Xylea, right? Give it a shot, you know. He's definitely still got his hand on Lucky Lucy, like ready to go though.
One in Xylea, get an X-ray.
I'm going to let my avatar's going to be showing here. Oyama will place one hand on your chest and one hand on your forehead. And the light blue light is going to start shining all over their palms and replacing their eyes as this dim glow. Many of your past strategies are going to fill you. Please make your character-specific save.
Ooh. We haven't done that in a while. Well, that's pretty good. It's a
Okay.
5.
What does this look like?
I think that he might try to step back a little bit. You know what I mean? Or might falter just a little bit. Maybe starts to go for, or maybe he does pull his gun the rest of the way out, so he's holding his gun now as opposed to like just kind of resting his hand on it. Does a little bit of a falter in his step as he, locks his eyes onto the now blue holes that are in Oyama's head.
Oyama's going to
as he's-
speak again, this time with like a triple stacked voice, and they don't clash. It's a good harmony there. Be still, child. Does that work for you? Do anything for you? You're just gonna be still, literally. That's fine.
Well, it's kind of like a little bit gritty. It's kind of hard to do that when you're doing this. Can you stop?
Do you wish for me to stop now? I'm here to help.
Well, I would like an explanation, please.
Is any part of you seeking help?
I mean, it's a very vague question, Oyama. Yes? No? Yes? There's a lot of yeses and nos in that question.
One yes will do. One no. And I will leave you as you are.
Well, I think he's gonna look around a little bit, like see if anyone else is watching this interaction happen.
Some of the druids are kind of like looking over their shoulder between bites.
They're just looking over, being like, "Yeah, that's what Oyama does. Always gotta meet the newbies."
I think maybe. No, I think that Josiah here he's taking like, how do you deeper stairs? Is that a thing?
Absolutely.
Deeper stairs
Absolutely.
He's trying to see through, I think, Oyama at this point to see the intention here, because Oyama's being vague, like all druids and clerics like to be.
No.
He's gonna kind of like limp arm, you know what I mean? Like kind of, he's still tense, but the gun falls to the side.
Okay.
Oyama, are you taking it away?
Right now, I'm still searching. But you're not letting me in. Not fully. I will not harm you.
Well, we have a different definition of harm, but
Josiah, the damage inside is already done. I have to, I suppose, disturb it, but the pain you feel is not from me.
I think he's gonna look over at Bex. Is Bex, what does he see Bex doing? Is Bex talking to Cadle?
Cato's gonna go for a handshake they made up about 10 years ago, so I'm gonna need Bex to do a performance to see if you remember it or do it well. Okay, yep, you see Bex doing the inverse operation of a secret handshake that's long forgotten.
And he's gonna look over to Zanog. Is Zanog just in conversation with his mom? Like, is this one of those situations where this is happening and no one's like really noticing it, kind of deal.
At this point, I can say Zanog is turning away from Circe there to kind of see the little light show that's going on over here, and obviously everybody hears everything. So, intervention can happen if anybody wishes to do so. If that's what you're asking.
I would ask my mom what's going on before I run over there and like stop it. Like what is Oyama doing?
Let me. I guess no, don't let me.
Or if I can Arcana check it, right? Like,
You can Arcana check it for sure.
Bex is tapping feet because of the hand.
That's
a
a 24
secret
Arcana
handshake.
check.
24 Arcana
requires feet.
check.
It requires feet.
Yeah.
Let me find.
It's the part where you like hold the other person's like forearm and then you hop around, but you have to like back, like your feet both kick back to touch, and
This
then
is
it
an-
goes towards the front.
It's an intense handshake.
Yeah.
Gosh, what is
I
that?
can't believe you're that good of friends with your debt collector, but you know.
That's perfect. With your Arcana check, this is not arcane magic, but it's high enough that this is pretty decent divine magic happening. I whatever.
So I know what Josiah's gonna do here. He's just trying to. I think Josiah's trying to like make sure there's other people watching.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he's not like doing this alone. That's a big thing for Josiah, you know.
Yeah.
If you haven't been able to tell through all the seasons.
Yeah. Yeah. Character growth.
And I think that no, at this point he's going to look up to Oyama, and he's going to drop his gun entirely, and just kind of like take a deep breath and just, what the fuck, go for it.
As you say that, your lights glow. Your eyes glow with Aurelia's power. Not that you could, but if through Josiah Aurelia was able to do like a magical surge, what would that look like?
I think it would be like an amber hue, kind of like a wave. You know what I mean? Like a misty wave. You know what I mean?
That's gonna happen. This amber wave of energy and Oyama's clerical magic. They're going to intermesh, forming some type of Venn diagram between you two. Cadel takes a step back. I'm gonna shift.
Now we gotta start it all over again.
I'm gonna shift this up, which isn't really shifting up. It's just more space for some more space for Cadel to back up. Huh. So as you finally let go, Oyama is going to say, Josiah, your life force is twofold. And we're going to jump to Cadel and Bex.
Oh, jeez, like, can I get like a therapy session, like in private, like most people? Like, I don't want to be rude and all, but like, they're bearing their soul over there, and it's helpful, but
You lazy furball, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, you scuzzball. Cough up any good hairballs recently?
Cough up any good gold lately? They're getting ready to make you a dead guy. You know, that arrow was supposed to make contact, but you know, I'm just gonna say you're quick or whatever.
You know, I came into some recently. Last time I forgot how much it was, and I know it's the end of the month. We're getting to it. What can I get for like another week? What do I got to give you for like one more week? I just need another extension.
Now I know you know I take this like impersonally. The boss is impatient, and I think they're willing to make a deal with you.
That would be great. What kind of deal is it?
the thing is, he said something along the lines, but what the hell is going on there, pointing at Josiah.
Oh, like I said, it's a therapy session. Don't worry. This is how we druids usually we get high and drunk to help release our emotions and
I have been high.
our
That's
world.
not high. That's some fireworks shit going on.
We should stick around.
I do want to see the aftermath of this. That's true.
Speaking
Listen,
of which, do you
I
got
can't
any
stay
elven weed
too
on you?
long. I'm sorry, say again. Elven weed?
Yeah, elven pipe weed on you. I kind of ran out. I gave it to that one and pointed at Zanog's cousin brother thing.
I can definitely give you a bad deal on some if you need. Give me 50 gold and I'll give you. Kind of reaches in their shirt pocket. I'll give you this. It's like a little leather pouch that's quite full. Then takes them out and puts the loose elven weed back into their shirt pocket. There you go. That'll be 50 right there. I won't tell the boss or anything.
You're busting my balls. 50 elven weed for just this. Oh, jeez there, Queddle. You know. I guess you're really tanning my hide. But I will 40 do? I got 40.
Yeah, 40's just fine. And
Okay,
is
okay.
going to also pinch more out for themselves. 40 is not a big deal at all. It's offering you less now.
Okay, here you go. And I give him 40 gold pieces. So you said the boss has something for me.
Yeah. He said he wants to make a deal with you.
Lighten up my pipe. Yes, and what was that deal be?
The druids are gonna kind of start to gather towards Beck because they're good old putty old pals that they're like don't care about the Josiah.
They're gonna mooch.
They're
Yeah.
good old buddy old
Hey
pals.
man, let me
to
bum
Beck's.
a hit.
They're not gonna quite speak yet. They're just gonna get in a circle, and they're gonna make
Oh,
they're gonna get in a
they're-
little circle and make some assumptions. So the deal is, there's a lot of fucking witnesses right now.
Oh, don't worry. That's just snot, mucus, and membrane. They're fine. They're fine.
I'm totally convinced that's their names, and I have no reason to not believe you. Bex, you're very trustworthy, you know. Unreliable, but
have
trustworthy.
I have one of those faces. It's somewhere between punchable and reliable.
And dirty.
Hey, yeah, I took a bath in in the loch the other day. Don't be. I'm not that dirty.
Yeah, you should tell your face.
Well, if I'm ever in a town, I'll take a bath.
All right, so that's a good
Pass my
idea,
pipe
cause
to snot.
sure, Snot's gonna do what Snot does best, and wipe their nose on their sleeve. So the boss, like I said, wants to make a deal. You clearly cannot pay with gold. It's been how long has it been since your father passed?
Oh, like what's when was the last time we had the we all were together for the holidays? That was like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, maybe like 14 years ago.
Yeah, I think that's why the boss is getting impatient.
I mean, I've been making my payments on the interest. What's wrong with that?
That's all good and fine. You know, I don't got too many details. You're gonna have to meet with the man, and I don't fucking know the deal, but you can't pay with gold, and I guess there's an alternate route right now. I was sent to harm you, so I'm gonna count this 40 gold as harming you, because I'm sure it did.
It was you literally took a pound off, literally like a pound off me. Okay, a little shy of a pound, but that's because you pinched some out.
You're
of
a,
the
you're a damn thespian, you know? Real dramatic.
I have my moments. Hey, Snot, make sure Membrane gets some. You're hogging the pipe over there.
Snot's gonna go. Right?
And wipe it off, that's disgusting.
I've been wiping it.
Yeah, but your sleeve is dirtier than your face.
Alright. So Snot's gonna wipe their sleeve on you.
Oh
It's
no.
slightly better, but not. Where's a wizard with a prestidigitation when you need one? Just to, or maybe some like shape water to pull the liquid off you.
I
I'm
got
gonna
a
make a spell.
I
called
got a
Shape
prestidigitation scroll if you want to buy it off me.
Don't you're going to jack up the price again. I know you are, Quattle.
No, that's gonna be, that's just gonna be like the fair standard of 50 gold.
You're killing me, Quattle. Can it be like 35?
You've
You really
definitely
wanna
been
look at this price.
you've definitely been pronouncing my name differently each time you utter it.
That's our thing. Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, you're right, Bax. Totally our thing.
Ah. There we go, cattails.
You know I don't have a tail.
I know, it's a very tragic story. It's more like the reeds, the little cattails that spring up out of the ponds.
Yeah. Spoken like a druid. So you want the scroll or not?
If you'll give it to me for 35 gold pieces. Otherwise, I'll let snot be snot around you.
Give me a charisma with advantage since you're familiar with Cadle. The number to beat is going to be 16.
No.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I called it before the roll, which is satisfying. 35 gold pieces. I'm just gonna sell it elsewhere.
That's fine. If you don't mind looking at my face or smelling me, then we can have a pleasant time. Membrane, give me the pipe back. I want another hit.
Membrane hands it to you. It's wet.
Oh, you all are the most This is why you get those nicknames, by the way. Like, I know that I'm dirty, but like, you all need to like wash your hands sometime.
They're going to wild shape into bunnies and mock your body language.
That's great.
Well, I see how it is. No more Elven pipeweed for you then, because little bunnies don't get them besides me, because I'm a big bunny. So don't pick it on me.
There's going to be some bunny-sized giggling as they continue to...
You darn moochers. Get off my lawn. This grass here is now my lawn. Get off my lawn.
So, you know where it's at, right?
Yeah, I vaguely remember. We were very tipsed last time, but I generally know the area where he's at.
Oh, that's not
You have an
very
address
promising.
that would help.
Yes. Hands you an address.
Oh, I haven't seen a business card in such a long time. Is that bone? Or is it alabaster? It's some kind of. It's a really nice, like slightly white, off-white. With is that like an embossed engraving? This has a very hefty weight to it.
I really don't know, nor do I give a shit. This is just what the boss gave me for more. Whatever. I was supposed to hurt you. You know where to go.
Well, thank you for not
being
hurting
extra nice to you.
You know, if you want to stick around, we always have a nice meal. It's usually vegan. If you want to stick and eat some food with us.
No, I have a lot more customers to harass.
Okay, well, thanks for not killing me. I'll see the boss. And is there anything that I should know that he kind of wants to do? Like, is this like a murder thing? Do I have to go murder somebody? Or is this like a find item? Or is it, please, is it like, wink, wink?
Do you want me to call him?
Oh, that would be great to know the terms before going out. To know if I need to like bring people or if this is like a one-man job.
Okay. Please be extra quiet while I do this.
You know, I haven't talked to him in a while.
Starting now. Starting now.
Can I talk to him? I haven't talked to him in a bit.
If you talk to him, he's gonna know I'm not like shanking you, which I'm supposed to be shanking you. I'll probably give you one before I leave, just for personal reasons.
Okay, I'll at least let me turn into a bear before you do it, though.
Good. That way you definitely won't talk.
I'm just gonna turn into a bear.
You turn into a bear, the bunnies scatter. the tripping balls, giggling bunnies scatter. Kato will read a scroll in the draconic magical language. Xenog, you're like, oh, that's for talking. That's a message. It's calling somebody. You're like, that's normal business duties. You've seen that a lot in the college between the teachers and the administration. Kayla reads out the scroll. And in a muffled voice, so, what am I supposed to tell this guy? I got the note. I don't remember what you told me to write. There's a lot of things out here. My bad. I didn't write it before I left the office. Okay, yeah, all right. No, sure, no problem. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't forget about them. It's all good, man. All good.
I poke him on the shoulder and be like,
He's
like
gonna be like,
tell him hi.
silently shush you. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna get away. Let me get it before they notice me here. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'll see you later. And then that ends. Something about picking up where your father left off.
Turn back into Bex. That is a huge like, was it the horses? Was it the gambling? Was it the poker dens? Like, or was it the defunct bars? That's a very wide range of things.
I never met your dad, dude.
Yes, you have. You met him like 7 times before he died.
Oh.
I mean, we were doing stuff and sneaking around, but like, you know.
Was your dad the fucking millionaire, dude?
Yes.
Oh my god! If you were clean, you would probably look like him.
That's not. I think is that a compliment or I don't know.
No, I definitely see it now. I see it now. I'll give you a prestidigitation for free.
Oh, thank you. See the kindness.
How did you come from a millionaire, but you can't pay back what you've taken from the boss?
So a long time ago, in a lands far, far away.
I probably shouldn't have
there was a
asked.
thing- I'm just gonna monologue a little bit, and do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm not gonna monologue now. Like,
Got a crit fail on a stealth.
grab
Oh.
him by the arm. Where are you going? You wanted to know. So like, I get real close. He's like, so that's when the ponies came in, and you know my pa had the weakness for the ponies. He always liked to race them, but he was never very good. And I look him square in the one good eye and like, so that's that was step 1. But then he got into some trouble.
Does a 20 hit you?
20 hit? Yeah, totally.
Alright. I'm just gonna do the 1d6 because no poison here. 1d6 plus.
Ah, I forgot. When I was in bear form. Bear form. Foul play. Foul play.
Tag, you're it. Also, shut the fuck up.
Oh. You're still a good friend.
we have some goofs, don't we?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this looked at because I'm bleeding.
Looks
I'm
like
not.
looks like you're in the right place for it. Listen, I got a lot of work to do. We'll catch up later. I'll burn another one of the company's scrolls to talk to you, just to see how... Wait, no, use that prestidigitation. You know how to read that thing, right?
Yeah, I know how to read it. Do you like want to watch? That's kind of weird. I mean, I could just go. I mean, how about this? The next time I'm in town, I'll buy you a drink, and then we can commiserate some more.
That sounds good. As long as you're buying it with the boss's money.
I mean, I don't have money. I'll get something.
You clearly don't have money.
I have no money whatsoever. Not enough. None. Zip.
All right.
Do you want a golden foot? Because that guy's got one.
I know the perfect guy you could present that to, but I'll take
yeah.
it if you're wishing to part ways with it.
Oh no. Let me
It's like a lucky's, like a lucky rabbit's foot or something.
It's like a lucky rabbit's foot, but it's a witch's foot. So maybe it's a cursed foot. I don't know. We're finding out.
I
But,
don't buy it.
here,
That's
let
all
me just put it on-
superstition.
Let me put it on the back of this card here. So what's the feller's name?
The what?
The feller who wants the hag's foot.
Oh, that's me. I'll take it.
Oh, when he's done getting his therapy session, well, come back around tonight. Like I said, we can have some dinner. We can talk about the foot and
Is it stolen? Like, do you need a
No,
fence?
no.
Like a fence operation?
No, we actually melted a bunch of gold because it was too heavy and poured it on the poor lass, and then
Oh, it's a gold-plated foot. The whole thing's not solid gold?
no.
God damn.
That's why it'd be cursed.
It's definitely cursed, dude. It probably smells foul.
So now you believe in curses. Oh, okay, I see how it is.
And now you believe in being literal?
I was literal the whole time.
A gold foot and a gold-plated foot are different things.
Okay, semantics here. Well, be off with you if you're so busy.
Yeah.
You can't look at a foot.
Yeah, no, I am. Very busy.
I'm gonna get this looked at. Snot, get over here. Membrane, I'm bleeding.
Hey, for old time's sakes. He's going to slip you a vial of poison that you can apply to a physical attack that will deal 7d6 poison damage.
Oh, jeez. Poison. Gotta write that down. 7d6.
Alright, I'll catch up with you later.
Okay, just don't warn me again like this time.
That's
Next time.
That's half the fun. Cadel will then continue with their crit fail stealth and do some very obvious, exactly what Alex is doing. Just really
I
gross,
don't
like
see
crab
you.
walking through the brush.
Sorry, I don't see ya. Where'd you go? Cradle, where'd you go? Watch out for the. There's a tree there. No, dodge the tree. Dodge the bush. Oh, where'd he go? I don't know.
Maintaining eye contact the entire way.
Josiah, you feel a pressure building in your chest.
All right.
You are
I
seeing...
assume, am I able to react, or am I like
You can-
immobilized? with
You're not
pressure?
immobilized. You can do what you wish. You can say what you wish, at least.
No, it's good. I feel like I think Josiah's really like leaning into this.
Okay.
I was just curious.
Josiah, your life force is twofold, is where we left off. You're not just one being. You are duality. You are coexisting. I just can't see her face. Who is she?
I don't know if Josiah is Josiah still feeling like is he still kind of going through the
You're having
flashback?
You're having rapid flashbacks, a lot of emotional damage. And
I think that
you do feel the
I think-
pressure in your chest.
I would think awkwardly he's probably like ugly crying doing this,
Mm-hmm.
like real ugly crying. You know what I mean? So being asked that question, he's probably like, right, which one? Which her?
You see Aurelia's face. You are experiencing the full pain of cardiac arrest while lucid.
I don't like that. I don't like that in real life. That sounds awful. Yeah, he's definitely like even like he's starting to gasp a little bit
Mm-hmm.
at this point. Like he's ugly crying and gasping, and through the gasp, he's like, he's trying to get the word out, but he can't.
Mm-hmm. This ritual, this divine intervention, It's going to lightly fade out. You aren't sick, are you?
I think as it fades out, he definitely stumbles. And he like leans over, trying to catch his breath. You know, his hair's probably a little disheveled, he's sweating. You know, he's got tear stains all over his face. Just it's real snot, just all in his mustache. You know, just real gross. Like he looks like how snot feels on a daily basis.
Nice.
You know, he just looks up at Oyama and just. I mean, I'm probably a little sick now. I mean, it didn't feel good. You know, maybe a little bit of, you know, just Oyama, just a little tidbit, maybe a little tip. I gave this to the priests over at the Monster Monastery as well. Maybe don't be vague about what you're gonna do to someone. And just tell them what you're gonna do.
Well, I don't have full control. I'm only guiding.
Stares at him for a sec.
Being vague.
Exactly, Oyama. Exactly. Let's work on a little bit more literal words. Literal words, please. Wow.
When you walked
You can
into
grip
this
his chest just a little bit. Massage it.
When you walked into this circle, I thought you were losing your life. I thought you were less than one full life. When the truth is the opposite. You are two full living beings in one.
So like he's gonna think back to the conversations with Zanog and Bex in the mushroom circle, and he's gonna go for something that was very adamantly said that he's not. It's like a construct, like a golem, or some kind of thing like that. Like I'm not me, but I'm me. Like a I'm not a real boy.
I have a suspicion. I have a very unorthodox idea. And I promise you, you will be okay.
Gonna stand himself full, do a stretch. He's gonna start stretching his arms out and everything. Just, well, I hope I'm okay after whatever the fuck you just did. And have you ever had a heart attack while you're still awake? That hurt.
I'm sorry you're feeling pain. That's it.
Oh, but it's not your fault. It's my fault. It's my pain. I get it.
Well, I ushered it,
Fucking
yes.
clerics. Druids.
May I?
Sorry.
I have now spiritually looked in. May I look physically inside of you?
You know, it's been a long time since I've been asked a question like that. Hey, are you gonna cut me open? I mean, if you're gonna cut me open, no. If you're just gonna look at me kind of funny for a little bit, I guess okay. I can't really stop you from looking at me funny.
I kind of was hoping to cut you open. I can heal you good as new.
All right, all right. He's definitely gonna pinch his nose here, like very classic Ampersand. Like, God, what is wrong with these people? And look back over at Zanog, who I assume is looking at the situation, and Zanog, I'm gonna yell over it. Zanog, can you make sure he doesn't kill me?
You may all stand against me. You may
That's
all,
the only question
or
I have.
more specifically, you
He's
may
not
all
being literal, Zanog. He's being a druid right now. He's not like Bex. He's gonna do a whole tirade here. Can you just make sure he doesn't kill me?
I mean, I'll do my best.
I too will do my best.
You'll be fine there, Josiah. I'm just getting patched up myself. I need to
And look
lose my
at
pen.
Bex. And look at Bex. Keitel's gone. Just what happened? Win in Xylea. Win in Xylea. Just go for it. Stick his arm out or something. I don't know what he needs. You know.
Please, lie down.
Guess he lies down.
I am not commanding you to, but it may comfort you to close your eyes.
I kind of want to watch this. Hold on. I'm gonna like walk over and look over, just like laying down. I'm just gonna be like,
If I die, Zanab, if I die, just know that the arm isn't worth anything. It's all rusted out. It needs to be cleaned up. It's not gonna sell well on any market, okay?
I mean, I didn't even think that far ahead. So
I'm just, you never know, you just gotta throw it out there. And Bex, I don't have enough gold to pay off your debts. It would help, but it's not enough to pay your debts off, so it's not worth it.
You look
Okay.
over at me, and I'm just like, as you turn your head, my nose, my little bunny nose, is right at your nose, and I have thumbs up right next to my face, like, it'll be okay. Just breathe, and you'll be fine. I know you don't have any money, because we're friends.
I mean, I do have some money, but okay.
No, you don't have
okay.
any money. It's fine. This isn't money. This is just a drop in the bucket. Like, it's fine.
That feels a little bit classist, but okay.
Oh,
yeah, why are you calling him poor right now?
I'm not. I'm just saying that, like, in the grand scheme of
Oyama.
things, breathe.
Oyama, just go for it, please. He's looking him in the eyes, like, just go for it, Oyama. Just do it. I'll keep my eyes open, at least until I can't.
Oyama is going to remove your torso garments, revealing your prison brand.
I'm a murderer. An attempted murderer.
Oyama will place one hand on your chest, and with the other hand, reach in the space, an empty space in front of them, and conjure an astral weapon, a spiritual weapon. It is a small dagger. Oyama will cut your chest open and you'll feel no pain. Oyama will peel back some skin and flesh. Nothing hurts. There's no blood spilling. Revealing an iron stone, amber in color, in place of your heart.
What does it look like, guys? Is it?
I'm like,
does it
I'm
look
like, I'm like
normal?
this. I'm like,
I mean,
You guys said it was gonna be okay. Bex, you specifically said it was gonna be okay.
it's fine. It just looks so nasty. Oh, when did you eat a stone? When did you eat like an iron
A
stone?
what? A what?
hold on, we'll talk about it after.
Please,
Put him,
please.
sew him back up before we. We don't need him freaking out with his chest all out. Come on.
Yeah, just
His
throw him up
lungs
before I
are like
puke him.
inflating a little bit
Yes.
faster.
Oyama's spiritual weapon will disappear. Oyama will touch the heart stone with such a gentle dab of the fingerprint, as if to just initiate some ripples in a water something.
A water tide.
a water tension. Just breaking the tension on the surface of the water. Josiah. Aurelia awakens. Oyama is pushed back by a thunderous force. Nobody else is. Oyama is thrown backwards. And as they're flying backwards, they're able to quickly enough have some different roots and tree pieces kind of catch their fall and keep them upright. Oyama will reassure you guys, I am okay. And from over there, deal a little bit of magic. Josiah, you are closed together. Everything begins to heal rapidly, but it leaves a scar, interrupting your brand. What'd your brand look like before?
I believe it's a crescent, is what we. Oh no, it's an X. That's what it was. It was an
Triangle?
X across his chest. Was it a triangle? Was it an X? Look, guys. For any of our viewers, we wrote this brand system a very long time ago.
It's true.
I'd like to say that I'm infallible. I like to believe I'm omnipotent in a way in this universe. However, I'm not. Sorry, I don't remember everything about my character.
Can you
I
guys
do
see my
think it's a
drawings?
triangle brand.
There's your
Yeah.
triangle. What can I draw anymore? Here's your nipples.
Ooh, kind of looks like a face.
And this is going to be where the new cut is.
It's like a special Deathly Hollow.
Sure. One of the 3 Deathly Hollows. The murderer. The cardiac arrest. Alright, I don't know how to clear that. Cool, it's clear. So you guys watch you guys watch the sinew and the tissue stretching out and reforming itself on Josiah's chest.
I think it was bad because you were alive, versus like when Zanal goes, and because they're already dead. But like when you're alive and I can see your lungs going, that was a little gross. Just a wee bit.
He's like definitely feeling his chest. You know, like touching his chest a little bit, just feeling at the scar. Like so, I don't know if I'm okay. I know he said he's okay. He's all the way over there right now. I don't really understand what, you know. Maybe he's starting to breathe a little bit more, almost like panic attacky, but not like all the way there, you know. Just like he's like trying to calm himself down. Like you know, there's just you're not supposed to have rocks in your chest unless you get shot, and even then, you're not supposed to keep them in there. You know, a lot of time, you know. You know what I mean? Like you're not supposed to do that, and like a lot of things just happen. You know what I mean, guys?
I'm gonna turn and point to the stone that I'm holding and be like, it's like he said. Remember where we got this.
Yeah, you know, that didn't make me feel any better at all. I thought maybe if I took
I'm
a
just
breath...
telling you the truth.
I'm gonna.
It might be hard to hear.
I'm gonna wipe off my pipe from the mucous membrane snot stuff and reload it and just be like, "Here, Josiah, smoke this." And take a deep breath.
He's gonna look at you for a long second, just... You know, I don't think I can get any more dead or alive, so what the fuck? Why not? I need something right now. He's gonna take it and take a hit.
Yes.
Oh, you're in for a journey.
Deep breath. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, now you can let...
You know,
breathing does not do. Oh god, breathing does not do much for Josiah. It's more of a habit / comfort right now.
A long time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. You know? And he's just gonna lay back on the grass a little bit, and just, you know, just lay there. You can see like with everything, like everything's still spread out. You know, just scar bared and everything, and you can see like where his arm, like the warforged arms connected to his skin and everything. Just, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm just trying to live a good last couple years of life. I got like what? I've got like on average 40 more, maybe 50, and I'd like to have a good time.
Anymore. I don't know anymore. You might have a lot longer than that.
Well, you know, I'm just trying to have a good time is what I'm saying. I'd like to... He's looking through the canopy to the sky, you know. I'd like to go up there. You know? I like to build something away from this. This sucks. This place is awful.
The flying city again, I understand.
Yeah.
Just all of it. We've got so many bad things here. I've got a rock in my chest. He's finally gonna just get quiet for a long time. Just staring at the sky.
I want to tap Josiah before Bex moves and just go, "Yeah, it's been a long time. A long time." I'm gonna go over here now. Okay, give me the pipe back when you're done.
They do so.
Yeah. As you were like, he took his hit and handed it back to you.
wait, this is going to. I'm going to call you Harry. You left beard hairs mustache hairs all over this.
Oh, real snotty ones too. Like he's got tear stains all over
Oh.
his face and everything.
That's not from my face.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, which
oh.
one said that?
The one I handed it over. Which I believe is snot
What do you
and
mean?
mucus. Who'd you talk to?
Josiah had to play.
Yeah, I handed it to
Josiah
him.
had the. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
where
thought-
did I stuck it in my butt?
No,
I'm saying that it
I was-
has a lot of hair and mucus because of Josiah's
Okay.
Hair and
mustache.
Hair and
mustache
mucus.
processing.
Okay. I missed a point there that Josiah had it. Anyways, ignore the last thing I said.
Can do.
That's what we do all the time. But yeah, Josiah's now he's just laying there staring at the sky. Just real quiet. Just trying to level out his breaths, you know?
Staring at the sky, your depth perception plays tricks on you. The true height of this canopy, you can't seem to fully grasp. Because most of your energy is focused on, most of your mental capacity right now is like, you are physically changed. And after everything you've seen and felt, you still can't describe what just happened to you, but you know you feel new. Seriously, will approach Zanog. Zanog? You didn't happen to get anything from your father after you had to do what you had to do.
I kept this, and I'll show her the hilt that I've been using.
Cool.
I kept this.
Could you describe that one time?
It's just like probably like a dark wood that's just real ornate. It's got all sorts of like maybe gold and
Mhm.
not maybe actual gold, but you know.
It could be actual gold. Your father was rich for a spell.
I don't know. I don't know it. I know nothing apparently. So, it's just all very ornate and got all these cool patterns on it and stuff like that.
Okay.
Can I hear that, or am I, or no?
I don't know. How far can you hear?
Am I within a hearable distance?
Yeah.
I'd be like, tell her about the stone too. You found a stone. A big old stone that's ominous and red, and we should definitely tell people that you have it.
Bex, please, Bex.
I mean, this is the perfect place to share your information.
I understand. We have to have a talk later.
I've got a stone in my chest. He's got a stone
Yes.
on him.
Do I have a
Look.
stone?
No, not you. Everything else I put in the hole with Father's ashes because
With his asses.
yeah. Everything else I put in the hole with Father's ashes, I cremated him on the spot. I don't want to show the stone. I really don't.
No one here is going to be prying.
Yeah, I'm not forcing you. I'm just making sure everyone else knows that you have it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
We're all
that's
aware
about it.
now.
That's about it.
Your father didn't have a stone.
What do you, like? You mean like throughout his life he didn't have a stone?
He purposefully avoided them.
For good reason. Sometimes they end up in your chest. All right, I'll go back to listening. Sorry.
As we've seen.
God damn it!
Digging in the dirt a little bit, you know.
You should try meditating, Josiah. You could probably commune with the stone and see Aurelia again.
You know,
He's deflecting.
maybe. Keeps digging in the dirt a little bit.
I would probably liking to guarantee that something kind of crazy will happen if you give it a whirl.
You know, sometimes we all just have to jump into those stony lakes, you know, and talk about our stones and swim in our stones. It's been a hard day.
Speaking of stones, why does everybody here wear pants, but Beck still refuses not to wear pants?
Oyama will say, well, Lynx here doesn't have pants.
Lynx though. a proper,
And
I don't
Bex
know,
is a
animal.
Bex.
I don't want to be insensitive.
Are we not all animals?
Yeah, sure, some more than others, I guess. But
You tell him, Oyama. You know what's up.
Some more than others, I'll have to remember.
you'll have to remember that phrase, or
Yes, it was a good one. A good one.
you're welcome.
See what I'm talking about, everyone? I'm talking to all the druids. Oyama knows their shit. Like, I'm wise, but they're on a whole other level of wise. Like, I'm wise. I'm wise as the day is long, but they're like, they got it in spades.
Oh man, speaking of long days, we should like shelter up or something, take a nap or whatever. How late is it? What time is it?
8 p.m. 9:57.
Oh.
I swear it was 6:58 right now.
I don't know. I don't have a concept of time right now. It's all just a blur. A hard, rocky mess that we're all traversing.
Is this gonna be you now? You're just gonna make stone puns for, I guess, eternity?
You know, you could say it's becoming the bedrock of my character.
Oh Jesus!
Gee, man, I'm going to. Even I am going to smack you with that one.
Yeah, and I thought,
Digging in the dirt.
we were stoners.
You know, Snot. Yeah, we are. Yeah, so let's just all chill out. I want to lay right next to Josiah. So, how about them stones?
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you pocket them. Sometimes you hold on to them and talk to people in them, and sometimes people just shove them into your chest without talking to you about them.
Well, I believe that was put in your chest at the monastery. Aurelia did that. Aurelia saved you, or fused you with her, and now you have the stone in your chest because of it.
Yeah, really, it was a good stone. That was a real good stone. Real good stone, buddy. Good stone, friend.
It's okay.
Real-
You can cry about it.
Real good.
It's okay. Buddy.
He's slowly starting to not hyperventilate, but you know that like you're about to cry kind of breath. Just, you know,
Just let
real
it
good
out.
stone.
Just let it out. You can cry on my shoulder.
You could
Real
probably
good.
talk to her again if you just try to meditate. And I don't know.
She's
with it.
dead.
I-
Dead.
Did you not listen to anything Oyama just said?
So no, clearly Josiah has a selective hearing issue. We don't want to pester him about it right now. We can remind him when he's not high off his balls or stones, whatever we want to call it, on elven weed. My bad. I'm sorry.
He's dug himself a little hole for his hand at this point. He's just got
Look,
his hand
he's
in a hole.
literally metaphorically dug himself a hole.
I truly have no idea what to do right now. I'm just.
This is the shenanigans that happen in a druid circle. Just breathe and let it happen.
Seriously, you will say, Janog, these are the folks you're bringing to take down Gratis.
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah. Well, you know Bex, right? You've been here. Bex has been here.
You know, fun is fun is fun. I'm sure you're capable. You're definitely capable. I've seen just moments of Arosa changing. If you handled that, I'm sure you're fine. Or at least you're on the right path. There is one thing I've been holding on to.
Put it on the list.
And I understand.
Oh.
She is going to pull out a ring with a small gemstone on it, and open palm hand it to you. This ring we got from some form of trader, we don't know. But it has a special attribute. Maybe you'll find it useful. Maybe you'll just sell it. Again, I apologize. Do with it as you wish. The ring is inscribed with your older sister's name, Ziria. It will illuminate in the presence of a sorcerer. Any sorcerer, I believe.
Do I have to like? Is there some sort of activation phrase, or just as is?
I never got the specifics. It used to glow around your father and our one day with Syria. It was going to be her coming of age gift to help her find more like herself, so she didn't feel so alone.
Put it on.
Nice. It's a nice little sapphire jewel. Electrum made ring. It fits your pinky only. Either pinky of your choice. And it just has a nice clean cut gem that appears sapphire.
If I run into anybody of the like, I'll have Bex here send a messenger squirrel.
Beautiful. I'm so happy you've become who you are today, Zanog.
It's been a long and winding road, I'll tell you that much.
We all have our own paths. Don't underestimate what others have gone through.
Alright, Bex, build us a shelter or some shit. I need to take a nap.
Nature is your shelter here. Just
No. We're all three sharing one tonight. I need some warmth, extra warmth.
Do you have a tent?
No, I'm asking the druid to build us one.
Stand up. Crack my back. Did you hear that, Bob? That one hurt a little bit. Okay. I wave my hands in druid craft some vines, but it doesn't really do much. I'm like,
Oyama steps in. We must comfort our guests. I'm sure you've seen enough for one day. Oyama will help the druid craft, but it's beyond what Bex could dream. Not dream, but attempt. You've seen it. and just all the surrounding trees, the branches just stretch out about 30 feet overhead, creating a nice little flat area over you. And it domes down ever so slightly. It doesn't come straight to the ground, though. That's, yeah, just a big roof.
Well, I mean, if you let me
I'll
bend
let you
the
do.
spell a little bit,
Sure.
I can do something fun.
Sure.
I would just use Earthbind,
You use
and-
Earthbind.
make little like walls to help reinforce, and
Excellent, yeah.
then help have some like ivy wood come down as a little
That-
top.
That 1,000% happens. It's gonna be like a latent. You're finally showing off. Like, I was just-
I can help. I can help. Don't do it all for me, oh young. I learned some things while I was drunk as a bear.
You've learned quite well. You should learn not to be so drunk, but like Cersei said, we all got our own paths, blah, yeah.
Yeah, all things in time. That's one thing you taught me. All things in time. I gotta give up the pipe first, and then the drinking, then the gambling, then the other things, and then try to do the fornication at some point. But, you know, it's been really easy with that one, because, look, it's not. It's easy to say no.
I do not judge.
I try not to either, but, you know. I'm gonna read my prestidigitation scroll and get ready for bed.
All right,
I'm gonna look at you like, do you need me to carry you in the hut, or can you walk?
No, I'll crawl in there in a minute. Just you know, I just want a little bit longer to look at the sky.
So be it.
That's all.
As you're, oh, okay, never mind. The sky would have closed over you as the shelter. The shelter was made directly overhead. So, you guys want to look at the sky as it gets artificially covered
Yeah,
organically.
it's really interesting watching this. Just the branches all fold together, you know.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna
Nice.
be like the last. If Bex and Josiah are in there, I'll be the last to like enter the hut,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll like turn my back to them, and like you can see like it's like my shoulders are like way up here. I'm like visibly tense, and I finally just go. And I'm gonna like start setting shit down. I'm like, especially the stone. I'm gonna put it like in a far corner of the thing. That was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got stabbed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, look right here. I got stabbed.
By the Maxi?
Yeah, by my friend.
That's you. That's the company you keep.
Yeah, don't you want someone who would stab somebody for you?
No, I would, yes, but not stab me for me.
I mean, it was that or die, and so it's like, you know, it's apples, oranges.
Oh, gee, my goodness.
No, I get it. I had a buddy way back when named Drugan. Oh, Drugan. I stabbed him for his boss one time.
Okay, let it out. Let it out, Josiah.
It's been a real rough day, guys. You know, I thought going into this that this was gonna be a rough day for Zanog. You know, seeing his mom, which, you know, Zanog, I gotta say, real looker. I don't know where you got it from.
Don't do that. Do not do that.
I don't know where you came from.
I will pull that stone out of your chest.
Look, I'm just trying to give you a compliment. Anyway,
By telling me
A
my
real
mom's
long
hot.
day.
It's okay
Exactly.
to compliment another man on his appearance. You can just say like, you know what, Zanog?
No, he didn't call
I
me
look
hot.
beautiful."
I would have been fine if he called me hot. He called my mother hot.
I know, it was a very awkward moment.
anyway, I've seen a lot of shit today, you know.
That's for sure. I've seen way too much inside of you.
Yeah. Really put us, you know, between a rock and a hard place, right?
Okay,
You got
all
to
right.
stop with the puns. I will enclose us in this earthbound.
This will be our
trap.
tomb.
I can pull you 6 feet under with this. Don't make me do it.
I can't think of a good rock pun to go with that.
Oh man.
I just
Oh
kind of
no,
laughed.
did I chip your shoulder? God damn, now I'm on it.
It's kind of hard to stop once you start, you know.
Oh, jeez. Well, we should get rocking and rolling this and just start heading off to bed.
Well, hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna like start like walking around the hut, making sure there's like nobody can hear us outside. And like, I don't know. I'm gonna like check to make sure it's safe. I don't want any of us getting out.
It's safe. They're scattered. They respect privacy.
Okay. The stone. Not Josiah's stone, my stone.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
As Josiah and I know, we had a conversation with one Ogratis the first time when we pulled it out of my father's chest. I'm gonna lay all the cards bare here. So Bex, please just
Real quick clarification, since I don't know much about Ogratis, but James Blair does. That's the like evil necromancer bent on like taking control things. You told me
Yeah,
vaguely about him.
yes, of all the stones, all the stones of the cities, you know, all that stuff. Yeah. Also, I'd like to apologize for everything else. I know I was short with you. You know, tough day. Dad died.
Wow,
Mom's
Zanaga.
alive.
I'm really proud of you right now. That's some real growth that I'm seeing.
I'm gonna be like, Zanog, may I hug you? I'm like, I had to stop myself from hugging you.
I'm gonna go yes, but it's also gonna be
Squish.
again just it's gonna be just like a
I accept your apology. I know my temper was shorter than usual, but it's so glad to hear you apologize and you're making such great strides.
well
I want to keep hugging you. Oh, it's
Well-
such great personal growth.
yes, I
I'm gonna
understand.
squeeze
Just
tighter.
I want you to keep
Squeeze
listening
tighter.
to me though. I want you
I'm
to keep listening to me.
I'm listening. You
After our
I'm your
conversation.
friend forever now.
Okay, thank you. I accept.
I'm still
Um,
hugging you.
Yes. You're not very strong for a bunny, so after the conversation Josiah and I had with him, I communed again with Nomi this time at my home village in the ruins, where I mean I know he wants to put you in that Agent 15 club, Josiah. Be careful, because I don't know if I really trust Nomi after he was just so willy-nilly ready to work with Ogratis about striking some kind of deal. And Ogratis was very open to it. Believe it or not, Ogratis is very open to a lot of things, but that's besides the point. The
You know,
stone.
in my time working and in what I do, it typically is the bad guy who's a little bit more open to things than the good guy. Losing air quotes there.
I mean, that makes sense. They're willing to do what it takes to get stuff done. Anyway, so I just thought I should warn you of that. That was kind of concerning.
Are we the bad guys?
I was getting to that because we have killed a senator. We probably are branded terrorists within the walls of Edifos. We've killed a lot of people. We've done I guess objectively bad things. Also, the snake people have invaded the government because of us, but that's a whole nother discussion. But the stone is essentially I guess a communication device. I was able to peer into like Ogratis's lair, and because I communed with it for a third time on the way back from the tree. I just the curiosity is.
Wait, you said you didn't do it.
Zanog.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I see. This is why I told you to keep listening to me, and I had to start with the apology. So, What I witnessed was unimaginable power. Like, unfathomable. He was in some sort of rooted system. He had an Ioun stone in the shape of a elf. And he just, like, took, like, a hurricane amount of power from it and then cut me off after our little bit of conversation. Truly terrifying. Truly. That's what we're up against in all of this.
So it doesn't make sense now why I want to, go somewhere else.
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily... You're running away from the problem if you just go to the sky.
He's gonna like look at Bex and then look at Zanog and
I'm gonna
exactly.
clarification as a player: is the bag that has the gem in it like on top of your backpack or slung over your back, or is it inside of something?
It's wrapped up in like a burlap. Like I've been like wrapping it up and then like tying it to myself.
A baby
It's
Bjorn.
not like in anything. Yeah, like a baby
So-
Bjorn.
Bex is gonna tap the cloth, not the stone, the cloth, and be like, "So do you think he can hear us talking right now?"
No.
Tap, tap, tap.
But when we do commune with it, he can see where we're. It's like a two-way thing. I could see him and where he's at, and he can hear us when we're in there.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like a weird pocket dimension type thing.
Well, that's probably good considering you said that we're up against him.
Just
What do you-
let me keep going. So Ogradus is from our time with Nakita. I learned a bit about being a lichdom because Ogradus is using said thing to. He's been alive for 5,000 years or so. That does not come cheap. And my understanding is that liches need a phylactery. They can keep themselves alive and their soul. If the body decays or the body dies, they can put their soul in the phylactery and so on and so forth. Rinse, repeat, however long the phylactery exists. But he used the way he said the sentence is that stone is one of his phylacteries, which means he has multiple. That I need more time, more research as to how in the hell he managed that. But something tells me that if we, in any conflict with him, if we kill him there, he will not be dead. And if we destroy this phylactery, there's another one out there somewhere, or more, which is concerning.
So, and what is it that he wants to do?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him again since the time on the way back from the tree. But he cut me out last time. He hung up on me essentially. He grabbed the massive amounts of power from that Ioun stone, and then it went dark. Also, being a necromancer myself, if he has raised, I know it's. What do you think? Why do you think I'm so exhausted? If he has raised an army, if he's raised more than a battalion's worth of undead, and we happen to destroy all of his phylacteries, and him, those undead don't just shrivel up and die. They don't just go away. They turn feral, and that will destroy the land even quicker than he will. So, it seems like there always must be an Ogradus. No amount of paladins or clerics will save you from that size of undead horde. Which then leads me again.
How many are there of these things?
This is the last one, and this is why I started with the apology. I've asked him to teach me. Yes.
that
Just let it settle. Hang on. Just let it settle in. Don't say anything. Just let it settle in. Think about it for a second.
You're, Bill.
I just said I was proud of you. I just said I was proud of you.
I know.
Bros.
You jumped the gun. You jumped the gun.
I never jumped the gun. I hold the
I'm
gun.
Yeah, I'm still proud of your personal growth for telling us. Maybe next time tell us before, and we can help you make a decision. I know I'm new, but like that's a big thing to do, and
Who else is there to take his place?
I mean, we could figure that out over time. So I get why you said yes. But we can figure something out. There are many mysteries in this world that can help solve. We just have to find them and figure out where they are, who they are,
But
or what they are.
the amount of necromancers, I know Nomi mentioned one. There may be another one out there somewhere. But he threw me in prison for practicing necromancy because he believes that he can be the only one. Now, why he agreed to teach me, maybe he just plans to use my body as another one after, that one goes. Because apparently multiple people have tried this. They have tried to learn from him, but they all fail, apparently. But I don't trust anybody else with that kind of responsibility. Plus, learning what I've learned, how Ogratis is just, for lack of a better term, cursed my family lineage. That's why I say when this ends with me, I will be the end of this.
Huh. What? I feel like we should meet one more necromancer to put the points together. If we get the chance, we should definitely question them.
I don't. There's a reason I didn't even share this with my mother. I don't trust this amount of information, this amount of inside information with Ogratis. I have a way to contact him. I don't trust any mere necromancer operating outside of the city is probably doing it for a Terry and doing it for reasons maybe not so just, to put it lightly.
Didn't Nomi mention something about a necromancer he knew out in the
Right.
out in the Outlands?
Right, and Nobi was the first to speak to Ogratis when we communed together and say, "Hey, let's work out a deal." So I don't exactly trust Agent 15's intentions at all.
To be fair, you kind of did the same thing to Ogratis just now as well. I mean,
Yes, but are we not the good? I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe we're not the good guys, but we're certainly no Ogratis.
You hear a weird fluffing sound as if a beach towel has been dropped on the ground.
I look
What was
around.
that?
I look outside.
The items you have ordered from Nomi are now inside your bags.
Oh yay!
ooh,
I can unequip.
Speak of the devil.
It's like you said his name 3 times and then his stuff appeared.
I think you did actually.
Yeah, I think I did too.
Nice. What? Wait. So Josiah's like really trying to put things together here as he's like going through his stuff from Nomi, like pulling out the mithril breastplate, kind of checking the size on it, and pulling out the cloak. So he's kind of trying to multitask here as he's honestly really interested in these items, So he's lifting up the cloak. So what you're saying here is that you've got some kind of deal with the devil, essentially, that you're trying to turn on the devil and become the devil, right? Is that what I'm hearing? And he's
I
really
wouldn't
like
put it
checking
that
everything.
way. I wouldn't put it that way.
That's what it kind of sounds like.
Like I said, if he has raised an army, if he has raised any type of things to take over Vimuros. Getting rid of him won't stop that. It'll only release the plague, you know what I mean? There must be an Ogranus. There must be someone at the helm.
That's where
Yeah,
my plan comes in, you know? We take him
understand you
out,
want
we
to just-
build up into the sky, you know? It'd be a lot of fun.
You just leave a whole army's worth of undead to ravage the land?
Well, I mean, when you put it that way. We,
Josiah, I'm talking if he's got dragon skeletons, he's got undead dragons. You know what I mean? The limits are, pun intended, sky's the limit. Like,
look, I mean... Can we at least, like... funnel them somewhere? I'd like to see at least one city go down, you know, maybe a specific city.
yes, I know you want to demolish Edifos and build it up anew, whatever. We could tackle that at some point, I guess, but that's neither here nor there.
What does he want you to do? Did he tell you what he wants you to do?
Yes. And again, this is why I started with the apology and that great hug we had, Bex and I.
I'm gonna hold your hand. And what was it that he wanted you to do?
He was
I have
looking
to-
at Bex.
I have to make blood sacrifices to the stone.
What?
What? Jinx, you owe me a drink. But what?
Yeah,
Like, animal, person.
he did not explain. So that means
Okay.
there will have to be testing.
Okay.
Right?
And again, remember, we have killed a senator. There's a lot of blood in our hands. So I don't really see that stopping anytime soon.
Wait, you killed a senator too.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You can
Okay,
ask
now
Josiah-
that
Josiah
one
can
was
fill-
well deserved. That
Josiah
one
can
was
fill
well
us in on that
deserved.
one. Josiah can fill us in on that one because that was his guy. That was his grudge. to
Look,
bear.
it's not the first national leader that I've taken out, okay?
Not the oh boy.
Yeah, the whole oh gosh, I forgot you guys are young. You guys might not remember him. Oh
So-
man, I feel old now.
How about this? How about this? You know, let's take a beat. Let's I might be able to help you on your ways and whatnot. I got to do a thing back home. It's gonna help clear my debt. And during that time, you know, we can think about what the next steps are.
No,
And
the
if you
next
wanna
step is as anybody we kill, I will be taking their blood and giving it to the stone.
That might be a thing. I don't know what I need to do to clear my debt, but that the options may present themselves.
Well, I mean, your debtor did have someone come stab you, and you did say that it was in exchange for not killing you, he just stabbed you. Which again, a very semantic-y kind of spot there, you know?
I mean, they're all very nice. I'm in a bad situation, and if we can clear this up, I'll be free to help more often, you know, and preferably keep you all from doing something stupid.
The reason I'm even
Define
Jinx.
stupid.
By defining stupid, a portal falls out of Josiah's bag. It's going to hit the floor and open up on the floor. You see a rotated view of a smaller conference room. Nomi's going to step up to the front of the portal. Well, oops, Josiah! Are you...
This is what I'm talking.
Would you like to join our Agent 15 meeting? We can show you around. I can't afford to bring you all through, but I can leave the window pane, so to speak.
He just is gonna look at Bex and Zanog, and he's
I'm
gonna
not being too loud, am I?
win in Xyleo, right? You know?
Well, no, we're in Argos. That's what the portal is for. You look through the portal. You see some faces you've never seen. You do see Haliatus, which you know. You see Nomi, that you know. And I guess the rest are faces you don't know that we can explore. In a minute. Or probably next time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Nomi, we were actually just. It's you've really got an uncanny ability. Like, say your
Hey.
name a few times,
Hey.
show up.
Are you
You
going or
know?
what? Hey, are you going or what?
Look at both of you again. Just when you're in Xylea, you gotta do some weird shit, right?
Argos, apparently.
Yes, Argos on this side, Xylea on that side. Portals are simple to understand. Nearly impossible to create. Anyway, what? I digress.
I feel like we're getting into semantics. This could be a real fun jaunt. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of sleep tonight, is what I'm feeling right now. But you guys could watch us like a movie, maybe fall asleep, cuddling a little bit while you deal with your problems. It feels really above my head. I just want to build a boat in the sky and blow up Edifos right now. That feels real good. That feels real good in my heart. Stuff, the thing.
Yeah, you're in the rock. Yeah.
Yes, your non-trademarked cardiac stone. Yes, I get it.
Are you guys good if I go through the portal?
I mean, can you send them back?
Yeah.
Yes, I understand you've got your own business to deal with, but I want to get Josiah a little more on board with Agent 15 here.
Right. Can you send them back after he's done?
Absolutely, the portal will stay open, but the more people that use it, I can't afford that right now. So, one in, one out.
All right.
Yes, that's fine. The portal will not close. You can come back. We are allies. We are comrades, whatever you wish to call it.
I might sweat from my forehead.
Yeah, Josiah will kind of put his back to the portal for a second, give not being really sneaky at all. He's gonna give Zanog and Bex a wink and then just be like, you know what? Just keep an eye open. I'm sure it'll be fine. If you see anything shady, it's Agent 15. It's a good time,
Mm-hmm.
Shady's the middle name.
Agent Shady 15.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna go through the portal now. You guys good with that?
I'm not gonna stop you if you want to go.
This has been a real weird day. He's gonna step back through the portal.
As you go through the portal, there is a couple of seconds that a surprising amount of silence surrounds you. And then that sound comes back as you are in a smaller... It's a smaller, as the Griffin Spring was, as Holiatus's was. It's a smaller, hidden conference room. As you enter this room, a bunch of mostly smiling faces, some people that are just business-minded, they're just sitting there kind of grumpy. Some people are standing, some people are greeting you. And it's been quite some time. You see the owner of the Griffin Spring walk up to you.
Roslyn, I thought you burned to death.
Josiah! What are you doing with that hair?
Well, I've been in the woods for... He's gonna look around. Do you guys know how long we were in those woods? Oh, they're not here. That's right. So I've been leaning on my friends a lot lately, Roslyn.
You can all hear each other if that's depending on your choice, I guess.
The portal's on the ground, right?
The portal's on the ground, and yeah, like if you stand on the south side and you look down, it appears to be a proper view.
I want to lay on my belly and kick my feet in the air behind me.
Okay.
And just be like, I wonder what that is.
A scroll runs up your non-pants and goes up into your shirt. There's something scratchy on it.
Me?
Yep, that's gonna be for Bex. A squirrel is just kind of violating... Not violating, it's just doing too much. It's all over you.
Wait. You said pants.
Yeah, no, I said up your non-pants,
non-pants.
and then under your clothes, and it's kind of just all around.
What is it?
You grab the squirrel, or you stop it in some way. What do you do? What are you doing?
Yeah, if it will respond to a command of stop that, then that'll work. Otherwise, I'll grab it.
Sure, it will stop that. It pokes its head out of whatever opening you have in your clothes.
It's a vest. It can just pop out of the vest.
Cool, it pops out the vest. There's a black ribbon tied to it, holding another another application of that same poison you already had, but it's tied all together: squirrel, potion, or poison, whatever you want to call it, and a note.
So there's 2 vials of this
If you collect it off the squirrel, there'll be 2 total vials and a additional note.
And what does this note? What does this note say?
Gotcha, bitch.
Ah, jeez, Quitzy Hewitson.
The note says, "I feel bad about shanking you, although I got paid to do it." And all of that has a single stroke through it, as if they didn't want to erase it. Whatever. And it says, "You really need to visit the boss, because if he's not happy with the job I did getting you there, he'll send somebody else. Love," also crossed out, "Cadle."
Oh, Cadle, I knew you had a soft spot in your little furry heart of yours. Ah, if I were here, I'd give you such a big hug. Your cute little kitty cat face.
The squirrel looks at you as if expecting payment.
I have. You want some tree nuts? I have some tree nuts.
It shakes its head yes.
Here, you reach into my pocket, pull out. Oh, that's lint. That's a rock. That's an acorn. You want an acorn? It's a tree nut. Here, and here you go. Here's a pine nut and a tree nut and a cashew. Where did the cashew come from?
It kind of side-eyes you and then slowly makes the way out of your little tent area.
They might be stale. So, Zanog, we really should go in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that.
Because,
There's testing to be had.
yeah, I don't want to be permanently stabbed.
I think they just call that dead.
You know, there's many forms of being stabbed. I'm just gonna rattle off while Josiah's inside the other thing. Various ways of being
Josiah's-
stabbed.
Josiah's 100% like, you guys can see him just like he's hugging Rosalind, like real good hug. While you guys do your thing.
It's being stabbed in the ear. You could be stabbed in the nose. You could be stabbed in the throat.
Oh, Josiah! We've performed a bit of a stunt. That's very deep. I went too deep just there. We've performed a bit of a stunt! And one of the other agents is going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Not yet. And we are going to wrap up season 2.
Ooh. I like that.
Ooh.
Is that like the cut to black, and that's where like the
You
Ocean's
may-
11 music pops in?
You can have one more line too, if you want to. I am the director here, but if you had anything, if you literally just want to say "ooh" in character, that'll do.
You can be stabbed
No.
in the foot or between the toes. Sometimes
You don't have
they
to tell me.
stab-
You don't have to tell me where to be stabbed. I was in prison.
Yeah, so and each stab does something slightly different, and then they could stab you with bamboo, or with splinters, or with like little bits of metal, or big pieces of metal, but that's usually called a knife.
And Josiah's still really like deeply hugging Roz here, just like, I thought you were dead. I've been in my fields all day. And the duality.
Yeah. Cool. That's it for me.
Wow. So when does season 3 start?
Next week.
Next week on Ampersandbox. Season 3! That's it.
Season 3.
We'll make
And
this
then I
sound really
think-
cool in post.
Then I think we have like a week off because I'll be in away in Texas.
Is that the 2nd or the 9th? I thought that was the 2nd.
The 9th.
Oh, look at that. Maybe we should start seeing. Maybe we should have a conversation about when we start season 3.
I guess after 9th might be better.
Wow, we can do that off air.
That's true.
For the Patreon after show, you can watch our after the show talk.
Oh, we have a Patreon.
Yeah.
Go to
Oh, yeah.
patreon.com/ampersandbox, and you can find all the things that we put up, from our Star Wars 5e content that we're going to be publishing, to after the show content, and early access to interviews and other shows that we decide to make whenever we decide to make them. Or if you just like us, you can go ahead and go over there and be one of our Ampersandies, crag crawlers, bear bunnies, and what was the other one? Last one?
Boxies?
And
Undead
Boxy.
Thrall.
An undead thrall.
A boxy?
A Boxy. You can listen to the Boxy episodes right after this show.
There's a lot to talk about, so.
There is. So much just happened.
It was an info dump for sure. It was great.
It was like a info diarrhea.
And a nice open heart surgery or open rock surgery.
It's just
Hey, that's a little too soon.
Exploratory heart viewing.
I'm excited to see what happens to clear Bex's debt.
Wait.
Wait.
We're talking about stuff that's supposed to be the after show stuff while we're still alive. We can't do this, guys.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're just giving away content for free.
Just give away content.
Yeah, we
You
just
can't do that.
We just gave away 2 hours of content for free, so.
Hey, it's all up to Josh to when he decides to cut the stream.
I mean,
Join our Discord.
I don't
Cut
know.
the clip.
The Discord is